you've been living under a rock and shit, you already know it's all over the news, and it's been like this for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Been like this for a few days. Planes have been crashing everywhere. Planes just been crashing everywhere, bro. Now I don't know what that is, what that's about. But one thing I can tell you that none of them are coincidences. None of them are coincidences. Like, it's been a week or so, you know what I'm saying, been some days, so, you know, on this internet, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of information, a lot of backstories, a lot of, let me see, just a lot of conspiracies, a lot of data, a lot of, you know, internal investigations, and then people reporting. A lot of that has been, you know, in the forefront, you know what I'm saying, hit the surface. Now, this is information that you're not going to get on the news, CNN and, you know, all of that. Now, these type of things, you know, is considered symbolism. You know what I'm saying? It's considered symbolism. Meaning, the who's of the world, you know, the quote unquote elites, and, you know, the people that quote unquote run the world, you know what I'm saying, they speak through symbolism. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak pretty much word verbatim, of course, you know, yes, but they speak through the media, through the phone, through the lens, through symbolism. And there's a lot of symbolism going on, you know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of symbolism going on in these events, and just events, period. And we got one of the biggest symbolism events coming up, which is the Super Bowl, and we're going to talk about that a little later. But right now we on these airplanes, right now we on these airplanes crashing. It's something up with that. It's something going on with that. It's you know, it's just not supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just not supposed to be happening. A lot of details, a lot of things to get into, you know what I'm saying? And let me just give you a rundown. Let me just give you a rundown of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, so let's go back to the end of 2024. Like right at the end. You know what I'm saying? Right at the end. December 29th, South Korea. A plane runs into a fucking wall. Boom, explodes. Now, this had to be a big, you know, nice wall, but a wall nonetheless. Some wall. It don't supposed to be near a wall or airplane with people on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't supposed to be nowhere near a wall, man. But this particular airplane, December 29th in South Korea, ran into a wall, exploded, killed over 100 people. Killed over 100 people. You know what I'm saying? All right, so fast forward. 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, you got the Black Hawk helicopter running into the American Eagle Airlines. Or American Airlines, you know what I'm saying? American Eagle, whichever article or, you know, news broadcaster you know, listening to or reading, it's something up with that. Because it's American Airlines, but the plane say American Eagle. And American Eagle is a clothing brand. You know, American Eagle, like American Eagle. So was that they plane? No. So why does it got American Eagle on there? You know what I'm saying? Like, there gotta be some type of breach or some type of flaw, major flaw. But nonetheless, the Black Hawk military helicopter runs into American Airlines airplane that was descending right about to land in Washington, D.C., explodes, lands in the Hudson River, and killed everybody that was on the plane. So, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly killed everybody that was on the plane. So, you know, condolences to all the family. You know what I'm talking about? From my understanding, it was a Russian Olympic team on the plane. It was a activist, a black activist on the plane, and a few more important people. You know what I'm saying, or you know, prominent people. It was a few more, you know, a few more of them on the plane. You know what I'm talking about? So that's real interesting. And I'm gonna get into that too, in the Russian Olympic team too. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that was January 17th, and then right after that, I want to say a week, less than a week later, or something like that, a couple days later, in Philadelphia, a plane just crashed, like in a neighborhood. Like a plane just crashed in the neighborhood, like just right there, hitting buildings. You know, houses got caught on fire. You know, cars and the whole nine. Like, that's some scary shit right there. Like either one you don't want to be a part of. You know what I'm talking about? Either one, but. You know, I'm driving to the store, I just got me some Rellos, or I just went and got me a little 12-pack. I'm finna head back to the spot or wherever, and a plane just crashed. That'll fuck my whole shit up, man. That'll fuck my whole shit up. For real. Whether or not I got caught in the cross, or whether or not I just seen it, whether or not I just see the aftermath, people, you know, the fire, like I couldn't even imagine no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just right there in front of me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so now you might not have heard of this, maybe you have. In Houston, a plane just caught on fire after the Philly accident. A plane just caught on fire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can, you know, look that up if you ain't heard about that. You know what I'm talking about? So it's been going down, man. Literally, it's been going down. You know what I'm talking about, man? And anybody involved, anybody that was killed, hurt, injured, you know, got a family member, friend that lost their life. You know, condolences to y'all, man. You know, like I said, it's not a, you know, I don't see a good way to go out, but, you know, that definitely ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of back information, a lot of back stories, a lot of details are coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the who's, the elites, the people that run the world, quote unquote, all three of those, they speak through symbolism. Now, a few things you want to pay attention to if you ain't already. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, the plane that crashed in Washington, D.C. over the Hudson River, it was landing. And it was landing, it was supposed to land on runway 33. Runway 33. And for those y'all that know, 33, y'all know what that is, 33. You know what I'm talking about? What a fucking coincidence, right? Wrong. But let me keep going. You know what I'm talking about? Let me keep going. Alright, so the Black Hawk was the name of the helicopter that ran into the American Airlines plane, American Eagle plane. And if you didn't know, military helicopters and like they jets and shit, they named after indigenous tribes, native tribes. You know what I'm saying? What a coincidence. Like the Black Hawk, the Apache, and other names I get into, and I'll let you see. So that's another thing. Why are they named after indigenous native tribes? You know what I'm saying? That's just something I want to throw out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I want to share with y'all. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Okay. Now, this plane that crashed, I'm still talking about the Washington, D.C. plane in the helicopter. It had a Russian Olympic team on this plane. It had an Olympic team on there. Russian. Vladimir Putin them. You know what I'm talking about? You know they mad. On American soil, you know he pissed off. And that was a U.S. military helicopter. You know he pissed off. I'm going to get into all of this. I'm about to get into all of this. You know what I'm talking about? Like, just let me build it up. All right. Now, not quite sure, but I am 100% sure the plane came from Saudi Arabia. Either the plane or the helicopter departed from Saudi Arabia. That's real interesting right there. Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about the history of Saudi Arabia and the U.S. and all that there, then, maybe that don't make sense to you. But for those of you that do, you know what that's talking about. You know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sure which one it was, either the helicopter or the American Airlines plane. But it departed from Saudi Arabia, crashed in USA, in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm talking about? Hudson River. So, it's a lot of countries involved. It's a lot of, politics involved. It's a lot of, it's a lot of coincidences involved in this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that people don't even know. Like, okay, I give you another one. 1961. I wasn't born. You weren't born. People that's watching, maybe some of y'all, very few of y'all. But let me tell you what happened in 1961. 1961. Russian Olympic team plane crashed in Belgium. 1961. With the Russian Olympic team on it. 1961. Guess what else happened in 1961? Wildfires. The biggest wildfires that there have been until now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's been happening this year. Wildfires. All over Cali. It's been on the news. It's just been a disaster. You know what I'm talking about? So, sort of like a little deja vu or history repeating itself. just something real strange. You know what I'm talking about? Happened in 1961. Happened in 2025. 1961, that was the year of the snake. 2025, the year of the snake. If you don't know Chinese astrology, get to know it. You know what I'm saying? Get to know it. We in the year of the snake. That's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Alright? And you can also look up other shit that happened in 61 might happen in 2025. It's just February. You know, 1961 they had a big like outbreak. I forgot the name of the outbreak. Like a plague or something. Who's to say they won't throw that shit at us? You know what I'm talking about? I don't, you know, the way this shit going. We just left January. We in early February. Look how this shit going. You know what I'm talking about? So, I don't know about y'all. I ain't trying to ride a plane no time soon. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, knowing what I know, man. Like, this just a big script, and they playing it out like some Hollywood shit, like some, you know what I'm saying, movies type shit. You know, at the same time, you just never fucking know. Like, I be real. I ain't gonna say nervous or, you know, I just be real, you know, like goddamn when I'm on a plane anyway. But, you know, I ain't, you know, that don't stop me from riding it. But seeing what you've been seeing this year, be like, goddamn. Probably gonna just drive. You know what I'm talking about? But I got some videos with more and more information, and I'm gonna break all that shit down. I'm about to break all that shit down, you know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all an in-depth, or just to give y'all more info y'all probably ain't been getting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how tapped in people be to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I know how tapped in I be, but you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. I'm finna play the first video right now. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the audio. Like, you know, some of this shit like none of this shit's supposed to happen. None of this shit's supposed to happen. FAA. If you don't know what the FAA is, they are responsible for the airplanes, traffic control. Like we have traffic in the street, but traffic in the street is us behind the wheel drivers that control us. You know, yeah, we crash. You know, cars hit cars, crash. You know, but in the air, every pilot is on like a walkie-talkie to a certain station. And they communicating throughout the flight. You know what I'm saying? They communicating all throughout the flight. Hey, watch this. What's your altitude? Such and such. The landing strip not ready. Circle around, you know, till we get ready to land. Like, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. Just be, you know, if you ever rode a plane, you don't know none of that shit. But they have air traffic control. You know, they talking on, they be wearing them headphones and shit. They got all them buttons and shit. They communicating, talking, and letting people know what's in the air. You know, it's a lot of traffic in the air. It be thousands of flights every day in the air. You know, and they gotta communicate. So the fact that this plane just ran into this helicopter just ran into another plane, it's damn near like on purpose, bro. Real shit. Damn near on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of quote unquote explanations. You know what I'm saying? The plane that just hit the ground in Philly, they say that was a missile. They say that was a retaliation from Russia. And the motherfucker, it was a missile. They say a plane don't explode like that. That was a missile. That's what they say. I got the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna let y'all hear this shit, man. Like I be tapped in, I be watching shit, man, and you know, it's all out here. It's the motherfucking internet. You know what I'm talking about? So first video I got, you know, so it just break down the Black Hawk crash. Not the Philly crash, but the Black Hawk, which to me seemed like just way more mysterious. Now the one in Philly, that was a USA. That was like a medical plane, and you know it just crashed. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's reports. It's you know coincidences and conspiracies that was a missile. It got hit. That was a retaliation from the Washington D.C. plane. But listen to my man, he breaking shit down. Listen very carefully. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm going to stop and I'm going to say shit in the midst of it. But here we go.
It was something about that crash. Let's get into it. 5 hours before the crash happened. How the fuck did Wikipedia even know about it to post about it?
Alright, so that's another thing. If you watch shit that's going on, you know what I'm talking about, you watch shit that's going on, you will see that CNN, this is all online, CNN and Wikipedia had, and I think it's another source, they had it all, they had the planes crashing before the shit even happened. People got it screenshotted, people got it all type of shit.
Last night they said 4 individuals has been rescued and transported, right? How is that even possible? Which is 48 minutes ago, the Washington Post just now posted this. No survivors from the DC plane crash. Huh? How when there were 4 individuals from last night was rescued and transported? It's just some things ain't adding up. And then it said the plane landed 50 minutes ago. 50 minutes before the crash. Also, this is another thing I caught. They say it was none of whom were senior Army officers. Hold on. Is y'all sure about that? Cause the...
Alright, so he said that it was reported that 4 people survived. And everywhere I heard is everybody gone. Everybody died. That's all I heard. But we got it right here documented saying 4 people survived. Who them 4 people is, I don't know. They ain't been interviewed. What hospital they in, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep going.
Black Hawk apparently did not have on its transponders, and it was designated as a PAC, a priority air transport, which means it was high-ranked, senior-ranking military officers on board. Y'all, what? Is y'all catching this? I'm finna show y'all something what's more crazier. With our matrix flight autonomy system, hold up. Now this matrix autonomy was performed a couple months back during the Association of the United States Army annual meeting in Washington, D.C. Visitors and U.S. Army senior leaders saw how the Black Hawk helicopter integrated the Cyber Sky's matrix autonomy, a system that can receive remote mission commands in real time. Then carry...
Alright, so that Black Hawk, it's been reported, it's been, you know, that Black Hawk is basically a fucking drone. Autonomy that means automatic. That means it's a drone, a big ass helicopter named after indigenous native tribes, Black Hawk. It's a motherfucking drone. That's another thing that's been like reported. Like this was a direct hit. This was a calculated hit. It was a drone. Now, I've even heard the drone just went rogue. And what that means is the drone just got out of control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything autonomy, anything automatic can have a malfunction. That's why I wouldn't fuck with an electric car. That shit can have a malfunction. Give me that shit, I need to go put some gas in, bro. That shit don't just do what the fuck it want to do. It do what you do. Or it do what you tell it to. I don't want shit that's automatic, bro. That shit can just malfunction or just somebody can tap into it, anything. You know what I'm talking about? But that's what that Black Hawk was. It's a state-of-the-art new plane. In the video right here, he about to show, the government introduced it. And, talking about it, and they got the big controller, and, saying this is a step further in aerospace dynamics and the U.S. military and all this bullshit, or, whatever, maybe something good, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? But let's continue.
Carry out that mission on its own using this onboard system without remote control or pilot's input. Ain't that some weird ass shit? So, was they not practicing that in Washington, D.C.? But when y'all read this, on me Black Hawk helicopter, Washington, D.C., where it happened, right?
We're working hand in hand with the Army to modernize Black Hawk, to incorporate new technology, new capabilities to create the Black Hawk of the future. And one critical technology of all these things is autonomy. And that brings me here today.
Are we really going to fly this optimally piloted autonomous Black Hawk in Connecticut from 300 miles away right here in Washington, D.C.? And the answer is a resounding yes, we're going to.
You're going to see the aircraft come up to a stabilized.
Now, you don't see the video, but you'll see it when I put my official video on YouTube. Y'all stay tuned for that. I have it all on the screen. But, this is them presenting it. Saying that's his state-of-the-art and yada, yada, yada. They finna fly from D.C. to Connecticut by remote control.
Cover, and this is going to simulate contested logistics operations where we would have a ground crew hooking up a swing load to the aircraft.
A couple months ago, also, why was they getting the work opportunities to practice their life-saving skills in a frozen tidal basin? Think to yourself, what's the fucking odds of these planes crash to each other? I knew something smelled off. I always be smelling that bullshit. But hey, tell me what y'all think and how y'all feel about all this shit in the comments section.
Alright, so they pretty much just delivered, like, that was the Black Hawk, state-of-the-art. It's autonomy. That means it's automatic. That means the people that was in there, it's reported that it was 3 senior officials of the military in that helicopter. Was it for real? We don't know. We don't know, but that's what's reported. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've heard all type of shit. I've seen all type of shit, all type of videos type shit. You know what I'm talking about? All these things happened in 1961 into 2025. You're the snake. You're the snake. That's Chinese astrology. If y'all don't know, you know now. But that's just some weird shit. That's just some weird shit. And it was a plague. And it was a bunch of shit that happened in 1961. Might happen again. Who knows? You know what I'm talking about? Who knows? Alright, so I got one more video. And she's saying what I said about retaliation. Like I said, Russian U.S. Olympic team, condolences to them and all the family. Sad tragedy that happened. You know what I'm talking about? This was a retaliation from Russia. Because when that Black Hawk hit the American Eagle airplane, that Philly plane crashed and just hit in a random town in Philadelphia, she's saying that was a missile, or she's ex-military, or she knows ex-military, and you know, this is what they said.
So you can sit there and be dumb all you want to be. Before they was able to get them bodies out the water, we already knew they was talking to one of the ladies' husbands when that plane went down in the Hudson. I'm prior military, and other prior military people are saying the same thing. That looked like a missile. Airplanes do not explode that big. They showed the aftermath, which made a crater. However, I didn't see not one plane part. On top of which, we ain't told nobody rest in no damn peace. Ain't said nothing. Them people names was out within 24 hours. Within 24 hours, we was already getting rest in peace, such and such, for the ice figure skaters and all of that. Believe what you want to. You can stay asleep if you want to. I'm telling y'all that was a missile. I'm telling you. Period. Do not be a dum-dum. Don't be stupid. Because if you're not built from there, I know you hard and you go fight her and go fight him and all that. But don't be dumb. Because this is not what you want. This ain't it. You don't know nothing. I don't even know nothing about war. So don't play like you so hard for war. So you can...
Alright, so ex-military lady, she said she been talking to her ex-military people. That was a missile. I've seen videos of the ground, because the Black Hawk crashed in the water. So it wasn't no craters in the water. But what she's referring to when she say craters, she talking about the Philly. She talking about the Philly crash. And I seen the crater of that, and like she said, it was pretty fucking deep. Pretty fucking deep. Pretty big. And it was a big ass explosion. Big explosion. You know what I'm talking about? Burnt up houses, burnt up everything that was around it. Type shit. And it, from the video I seen, it wasn't no plane debris and all that shit around. So that was kind of interesting when I did listen to that video of her, and you know, just reverted back to what I saw, and kind of made a little sense. But nonetheless, man, it's a big conspiracy, big. Just none of this shit should have happened. You know what I'm talking about? None of this shit should have happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? That very well could have been a missile, and it very well could have been retaliation. It very well could have been some shit our government knows about, but not telling the public. Just like the drones that was in New Jersey, all them drones, and the government was like, we don't know, I don't know, we don't know. You know what the fuck that is, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. But that's what you telling us. That's the protocol to say, hey, we're not letting the people know. Just tell them this. A fucking script, like a movie, you know what I'm talking about? But that's all the information, or that's all the things that I want to, get out, put on your brain, let you think about, you know what I'm saying? You can do your own research. There's a lot of shit out here. And, just get your own conclusion of things. You know what I'm talking about? The Grammys just passed. And the Grammys, it's always like, fuck the Grammys. They don't care about the black folks, the black, artists and yada, yada, yada. But this year, they was like at the forefront. They usually don't even show the black people getting awards, the hip hop and your cultural R&B, you know what I'm saying, all of that. They usually don't even show that on the televised version. You know what I'm saying? They usually get their awards and shit not on the televised version. You know, you usually see that on the playback and the highlights of the show and all that shit. But it seemed like they was highlighting the culture. It seemed like, you know, they fucking with the culture now. You know, I don't know. Casanat, you know, he was, you know, one of the biggest streamers in the game. Young. And, you know, he was on the carpet. You know, he was doing his thing. He was there, you know, not nominated for shit. But he was there. You know, you got to have one of them there. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, he was backstage. He was doing this and doing that. You know, I got a load of that. Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown, nigga. The best thing since Michael Jackson, nigga. They banned Chris Brown from the Grammys. He back now. He back now, nigga. 11-11, best R&B album. Chris Brown, best R&B artist. And if you go watch my show, I gave out awards, and I gave the best R&B to Chris Brown. 2024. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. But Chris Brown, man, 11-11, best R&B artist. I ain't seen nothing like him since Michael Jackson. This nigga is phenomenal. He had the baddest bitch in the game at a young age. I'm giving that to Rihanna. Baddest bitch in the game. And it looked like A$AP Rocky about to go to jail, so you know he might get that back. You know, they might, like, you know what happened when niggas go to jail, you know, they bitch get loose. They you know, it's over. But I got something for A$AP Rocky on the next show. You know, right now we just gonna keep it the Grammys. Chris Brown. Yeah, man, you know, this like, who else got bitches paying $1,000 for a pic, bro? Who else, man? Who else? Chris Brown. I don't. Hold on, man. Like, hold on. Like, Kanye can get a motherfucker to pay $300 for some shoes. But I don't know, man. I don't know any other artist that can get a bitch to pay $1,000 for a pic. I don't think y'all know how big that is, man. I don't think y'all know how big that is. Bruh, they lining up a whole thou-wow, a whole stack to get a pic with Chris Brown, man. Like, that's next level shit, bro. That's next level shit, bro. I can't even. As the nigga that I am, I know how next level that is, bro. That's you really him. You really him if you can do that. I don't think you know, man. Bitches do not play about they dollars, dog. You get a bitch to spend $10 on you, you doing something. You get a bitch to spend $100, you doing something. A whole thou-wow? A whole 1,000. Man, you was really him. So shout out to Chris Brown. They finally let him back in the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. That's good. You know how I feel about the music industry and all that shit, that satanic shit, that you know, all that Illuminati shit, that you know, ritual shit. But you know, music, vibrations, frequency, that is real. And that's what I pretty much celebrate, and that's what I pretty much cherish, or like, you know, glorify type shit. So, you know, the nigga put out good music, and he a good entertainer. So that's all I'm speaking on, not the character, strictly the music. Alright, so Beyonce, let's go to Beyonce real quick. Beyonce won, I think, country music album or best country music artist, if I ain't mistaken. Let me see. Let's get it right. This is Beyonce. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. What award did Beyonce win at the Grammys?
According to NPR, as she stood at the podium of the 67th Grammy Awards, the first black woman to win the award for Best Country Album quickly caught herself up to the reality of the moment.
Alright, so she won Best Country Music Album, the first black woman ever. Shout out to Beyonce. Now I ain't feeling none of that country music shit. I'ma be 100. I'ma be 100. I ain't feeling none of that shit. You know, Beyonce, she can go back to them. She can go back to the culture. But you know, I ain't mad at her though. You know what I'm saying? Other cultures, they come into our world and they do their thing. So, you know, she the first one that said, "Fuck it, I'm finna go in their world and dominate they shit," and she did. She get a lot of hate for that country music shit. She get a lot of hate. They didn't really accept her at the original Country Music Awards, but they fucked around and gave her the Grammy though. They fucked around and gave her the Grammy though. Like that's crazy. Like she didn't get no love, or like she got shunned or side-eyed, you know, shoulder shrugged at the Country Music Awards, but at the Grammy, she won the fucking Grammy. Best Country Music Album. You know, hey, that's huge. That's huge. She just performed at I think it was the Houston game. She just performed at the Houston halftime show or either the AFC Championship show. You know, but I want to say in Houston, when Houston, Texas was in the playoffs, she performed at the halftime show, country music artist, making country music songs. Now, the Beehive, they fucking with it. You know, the Beehive, they fucking with it. All the Beyonce fans, all the die-hard Beyonce fans, they fucking with it. They fucking with it. They ain't, fuck that, it's Beyonce. And she announced the tour, you know, right on cue, nigga. It's tax time. She want all that. She want all that. It's tax time. You know how Beyonce do. So, all y'all bad bitches, all y'all, you know, Beehive fans, y'all love Beyonce. Yeah, I need about 400-500. It's tax time. Y'all got all them kids. Y'all claiming all these babies on them tax returns. I need some of that. Brilliant marketing, brilliant PR team, brilliant publicity. You know what I'm saying? Tax time, man. Let me get that. You know, her fans are majority women, and she know women get money at tax time, and she get a piece of it whenever she has a tour or some shit. Now, Beyonce be hiding. She don't be all out there. She don't do a fucking interview. So, the only way to see her is when she on the stage, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, she don't talk nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She did look a little old. She getting older. Beyonce getting older. She like 40 or late 30s or some shit. So, she ain't looking like Beyonce, but you know, she's still Beyonce though. You know what I'm saying? She's still Beyonce though. Don't don't get it twisted. You know, her husband is in the news right now, quote unquote, a rapist, a pedophile, a pedo, but guilty until proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? He in the news. He going through a trial. He going through a trial. And I just like how the Grammys just, you know, overlook all of that shit like ain't nothing going on. Nothing but celebrities there anyway. So they know the game. they know the protocol. They know what the fuck be going on. They know what they did, you know. So it's easy to be all smiles and happy and, you know, jolly and shit. Like ain't nothing really fucking going on. So, you know, shout out to Beyonce for that. But last but not least, I think the moment of the Grammys, nigga, Kanye West, man. Shout out to motherfucking Kanye West, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Kanye West, man. Shout out to Kanye West, man. I mean, first of all, he Kanye West. That's number one. He Kanye West, bro. Worth more than Jay-Z, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Kanye West, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he did at the Grammys, I think it was just unbelievable. I think it was just some player shit. I think it was just some Kanye shit, bro. Like, he brought his wife out. I think that girl, he not with Kim Kardashian, but he with a girl that, you know, I don't know if she Armenian or white or I don't know what her ethnic background is. But nigga, she came in a nice fur. And I'm pretty sure that shit was expensive. I'm pretty sure it was an expensive fur, covered up the whole body. You know what I'm saying? Probably like fox or something. Probably like lion or like bear fur. I don't know. But some type of fur. And nigga, they hit the little, they walk up, you know, and paparazzi and cameras and shit, you know. Nigga, she came out the fur, nigga. Came out the fur, and you see the back. Right? She naked. She literally naked. And they was showing it. Like they literally was showing it, bro. She butt. Shout out to motherfucking Kanye, man. Shout out to Kanye, man. And that's his wife, right? That's his wife. He married her. That's pure, like, man, this bitch was naked, bro. Literally naked. And they showed it. Like, ass out. Because she showed the back first. Ass out. You can see the titty meat. And you can see that little moose knuckle. And you can see the print. You know, you can see the shaved little, it's shaved, it's bare, like you see it. She literally butt, asshole naked. Kanye, ain't no way. Kanye do not love that bitch, man. No way, bro. Kanye do not like that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna say he don't like her, but he don't love her. Ain't no way you let your wife come to the Grammys like that, bro. If you love her, if you really care about her, if you really fuck with her. She is there for marketing. She is there for promotion. She is there for strictly building. She there for Kanye. You do what I say. We in the limelight. This what we need to do to get, you know, ratings and get people to like tune in, and this is what you here for. To say you Kim Kardashian replacement. Like, this is what you here for. Man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, man. That little puss was showing. You know what I'm saying? The little titty meat was like she don't got no big ones. She got like some slightly below average, slim, petite titties. Like, but she was butthole naked at the Grammys, bro. She was butthole naked at the Grammys. Shout out to Kanye West, man. Shout out to Kanye West, bro, for that, bro. Man, bring my bitch back there, man. She naked, man, and I'm gonna show the world, nigga. I'm gonna show the world, nigga. Like, goddamn. But hopefully you tuned in all the way to this point, man. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you get it as soon as I give it. You know what I'm saying? I'm delivering. Show Speaks is live. You know, whenever I decide to do it. You know, it ain't no specific time or day. You know what I'm saying? Just catch me when you catch me. You know what I'm talking about? But it's definitely something different. District 1104 hats. I got them. You know what I'm saying? I got them all, you know, all colors, all styles. You know what I'm talking about? All colors, all styles. They will be on the way along with, you know, more shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a slow roll. It ain't nothing to rush. I ain't in no race. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit at my own pace. But everything coming. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, appreciate you for watching. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate everything. Go tap in 702 Visions on YouTube. _ 702 Visions on Instagram. David Hubbard on Facebook. 702 Visions on TikTok. District 1104 on X or Twitter. 702 Visions on Blue Sky. So, you know, I'm everywhere. You know, y'all catch me, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to keep delivering, man. I just hope y'all keep watching and tuning in, man. We out.